Yeah, because
that's my boy Brandon. My bad.
Like,
Brandon is my guy Mike. This is one of the gentlemen I'll be talking to that keep me up on my positive.
So you're supposed to wake up. You're supposed to go talk to other Israelites, other people on the sign, consisting of Negroes, Latinos, North American Indians, because those are the Israelites, the real Israelites according to the Bible. All these other people, they're not Israelites. You got the Africans who want to be us. You got the so-called white people, the Israelis over there. You got the so-called white people over there in Israel right now that's claiming to be Jews, but they're really not. Because this book right here, 13 tribe exposes them, right? You got and other books that you can get too that goes into it, and then the Bible exposes them too. See, but let me finish this real quick. Instead of mark upon the forehead of the men that sigh and cry for all the abominations done in the midst thereof. For example, abominations done in the midst thereof. I know you would like to wake up one morning, right, or for the rest of your life, and not see all these homosexuals walking around, not seeing all these white people ruling over you, right? That's an ideal situation you want to be in, because all these things that's going on in America right now is abomination. That's how come in Amos, I get it right now. Behold, the eyes of the Lord God are upon the sinful kingdom, which is America's a sinful kingdom, right? Because what do they teach you in church? The law's done away with, right?
Right.
That's not true. Because a lot of these people in churches, they got a 501c3 charter, which is a tax exempt statement with the government. And when you do that, because in the Constitution, there's a separation of church and state, right? So when you with this tax exempt charter, you get tax exempt from the government. They don't charge you taxes for your church.
Right.
But the government now can tell you what you can and cannot teach in church.
In church. Same thing they was doing back in the days. When we had black pastors that try to teach us the message, and they would tell them exactly what they could teach, and if they didn't, they would either hang them or kill them.
Yep. So that's how come they teaching in churches that the law is done away with, so you can feel comfortable
knowing that
doing wickedly and not feel bad about it.
Right.
So you can continue to do it and teach your children so, right? And it says, I will destroy it from off the face of the earth, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith the Lord. So he's not going to utterly destroy the house of Jacob, but 2/3 of these people right here are going to be destroyed because they want to continue in the wickedness that's going on. See, Isaiah, I get it. I'm trying to give y'all a lot because y'all got a short time. This is Isaiah 13 and 15. Everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. Now, all of our people that is joined unto these heathens in that day are going to fall by the sword. Joined doesn't necessarily mean, okay, you're hand in hand with him when he comes back, but meaning like you're giving it to this American way of life instead of coming back to the truth, right? So if you want to stay in an Americanized state of mind, in a Gentile state of mind, then you're going to be destroyed when he comes back, because you're not trying to get with the Most High. You're trying to continue to go on with the lifestyle and prosper in this place, which is impossible to prosper unless you become wicked. That's how come you see all these famous black people, rappers, musicians, actors. The reason why they're prospering is because they're wicked. That's see, I'll get it. The scriptures say it is the wicked that prosper in this world. See? Let me see if I can find it.
I mean, you don't even need to Bible to see that. You know?
But see, the thing with that is, considering that we see this on an everyday basis, it's put down as a period. They got this written in the scripture. But when you got somebody who are opposed to situation with reading it like he is, they'll sit there and downgrade him because they're saying like he's wrong, but we see it for ourselves every damn day. It's just that a lot of people get caught up with perception and they don't want to believe the truth, even when it's in front of their face. how much education the guy got there. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to have enough knowledge to know where to look at and where to so I can have that resource and give it back. And then look at me showing somebody this is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Sadly enough, even though we know that there's something going on, we don't really want to recognize that. We still caught up in that brainwash. We're caught up with trying to live in a regular society type shit. And that's going to take us away from our meetings, the same way that they did from the beginning. The idea of the matter is they're trying to strike us away from any information we can get to go back to that creator. And that's the fucked up part about it. And they'll tell you you're wrong for learning this. You know what I'm saying? Like, the fact of the matter is, if there wasn't information and it wasn't the truth, it wouldn't be here. They'll teach everything else.
Here's a good verse right here. This is Proverbs 11:4. Riches profit not in the day of wrath. In the day of wrath, it's talking about is when because America's going to be destroyed by thermonuclear missiles spoken of in Revelations. It doesn't say missiles, but it describes them as that's how when the prophets were seeing in his vision, that's how he described it. That's how America's going to be destroyed. If you watch the news and stuff like that, you can see it all lines up.
I know.
But
so it's talking about nukes and all that. I'm listening.
It says, riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivereth from death. See?
Oh, you're be cool, brother, man. I want to come see you again, man. All right.
I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna give him like another more minute, and I'm gonna go.
Yeah. So righteousness was going to deliver us from that day, from death. When the missiles come, if you are the elect, mainly you have to be ordained from the beginning. But nobody knows who the elect is. But we're out here. He said he's going to make us fishers of men. Out of this sea of people, we're fishing out the elect. You know, the elect are going to hear this word and try to add up on it and become it. You know, in line, right? But those men that are not the elect, they're going to hear the word, and it's like, it's just like, okay, it's nice to hear.
But they're going to go against it, right?
They're just going to continue with,
doing whatever they were doing before.
That doesn't mean that, okay, they're not going to be like, okay, as soon as they hear it, they're going to automatically just start teaching, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You got to, study, and, it's like stages. Right. But the elect are going to, this word is going to resonate with them, you know what I'm saying? So, we're supposed to, my other point. When these missiles come, the elect are going to be delivered when Yahweh Shai, who's the world called Jesus Christ, that's his real name, Yahweh Shai, when he comes back in the chariots of the Most High, which Esau calls them UFOs and said there's aliens driving them. That's what these so-called white people do. That's his lies. So when they do come back, or people, just to bring them further away from the truth.
Now they're scared of the unknown because now we look at it. Right. And that's the same thing that they say with the pyramid. They're like, oh, well, aliens don't build the pyramids. But if they were the UFOs, that's what you're saying, they weren't aliens. They were what you're saying right now. Now, okay, well, so in the concept of us looking at this world as us being humans, other people or other entities besides us, when they say aliens, are they talking about something that's not from this earth? And is that a bad thing?
Well, who we talking about aliens?
You know how basically when you see like TV series and you see like the white person talking about UFOs,
documentary and shit like that,
and the cornfields and all stuff like that, are they using the idea of the situation and twisting it so we can be misconcepted?
Yeah, because the last thing these Edomites, this is what these white people are. The last thing they want us to know is that that the chariots are piloted by black angels, because the angels are black. None of these people. Well, there's a lot of these people that are light skinned now. Some of them may even look white because they're mixing in, stuff like that. But according to your father's lineage, you're an Israelite. If your father's lineage goes back to an Israelite. But the angels that are piloting these UFOs, these chariots, are dark skinned men with beards and garments, right? There's some documentaries on YouTube where Mexicans or whatever are getting abducted, or they see a UFO and they see it open and stuff, and they describe him as being, it was a tall man with a beard and he was black. But when Esau interviews him, he tells them, don't tell him it's black though, right? or because Esau doesn't want that to get out there.
Right. Because after that, they're gonna. I'm gonna let you finish. My bad.
That's cool. But that when Edomites get abducted by UFOs, they always got a terrible story to say.
Right.
But have you ever really seen somebody of a Latino, Negro descent get abducted by a UFO and tell a terrible story?
Nope.
And of all the people that get abducted, who are they mostly?
Right.
See? Because the so-called white man is the enemy of the world and the enemy of the Most High.
Right. And they gotta receive us to look at things the way they want us to look at them, so that we can be misled.
And then
that's deep, man.
And people see UFOs all over the world, right?
Right.
Those are angels driving those things, because the angels are the eyes of the Most High. They're the watchmen of the Most High. They see everything. The Most High doesn't miss anything. What is done in secret, the Most High know it before you even do it.
Right.
So Esau got to come up with a story and be like, okay, so those are extraterrestrials or the aliens. There's so many different variations of the alien story. Before I joined the army, I was doing research on the UFO thing, right? I thought aliens were real and all this other shit, right? Because the spirit was put on me to search for something, and I was into that shit. Then I found this, and then I looked back at all that alien shit, and all that shit was bullshit.
Walked away, right?
You know, because it'll lead you to another question, to another question, to another question. This is the only water or the only wine on the planet that will satisfy you. You know what I'm saying? All these other things is constantly. It's not going to fill in that gap, that spiritual gap that our people have.
It's watered down, right, right.
And then a lot of people are drunk on other wines, meaning these philosophies, that when they get this, you know, it's hard for them to take in, because they're already filled with wine.
They've been already prone, right.
You know?
That's deep, man. Give me one more, bro, so I can get out of here. I want to leave on a nice note.
Okay, let's see. Okay, I got one. This is here it is. This is Romans chapter 9. I say the truth in Christ, I lie not. My conscience also bearing me witness in the Holy Spirit that I have great heaviness and continual sorrow in my heart, for I could wish myself were accursed from Christ, for my brethren, my kinsmen, according to the flesh, who are Israelites, to whom pertaineth the adoption, the glory of God, the glory and the covenant, and the giving of the law, and the service of God, and the promises, whom are the fathers, of whom, as concerning the flesh, Christ came, whom is over all, God bless, amen, forever. So, Most High, He sent His Son for these people. The laws, the promises, the blessing, the kingdom of heaven is only meant for these people. All these other people are going to be slaves to us in the kingdom of heaven. And that's in Isaiah chapter 14. If you want to read that. So, you know. But the only thing Most High asks you to do really is to keep His laws, statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability. And study the scriptures whenever you get the chance. And then eventually you can come out and start teaching His people to try to wake up the elect. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the only way we're going to get up out of here, when the elect gets sealed. You know what I'm saying? And Esau, so-called white man, all his TV and all this other stuff is designed to keep us asleep. And we got to wake up our people. You know what I'm saying? A lot of our people are not going to wake up, but we're only looking for those ones that the Most High ordained to wake up.
It's deep, man. I respect that, man. I appreciate you giving me that insight, man. That's how I was feeling earlier about the situation. That's just gone.
But now you understand that we got curses on us. These Edomites are enemies. You know, they may be up in your face. Oh, it's cool, man.
Right.
They may even be real cool people.
Right.
But
yep.
And as soon as the Most High hit that switch, their real inside hatred for you will come out. You know what I'm saying? That's why everybody want to be like us, but nobody want to be us.
My boy was telling me the other day, and I was chopping it up, and I thought about it, and I was like, they admire us for what we do, but not who we are.
Yeah. Like how we the greatest people on the planet, because we are. We've been on the lowest state in slavery, and now look at us. Everybody on the whole planet know we're the best in sports, fighting, music, whatever it may be. But yet, people still look down at us. You know what I'm saying? They can't do what we do.
Exactly, and that's why they do that. You only can keep somebody that's positive down with negativity. Gotta get out of here, B. Keep it real, man.
No problem. Let's see. Yeah, so Romans 8:20. For the creature was made subject to vanity, not willingly, but by reason of him who has subjected to the same in hope. You know, we're made subject to vanity, man, because it's flesh, man. Our spirit battles against this flesh all the time, because your spirit wants to be righteous. You know, but your flesh wants to do this, wants to do that. All your flesh, oh damn, I'm getting hungry. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that's wicked when you get hungry, but you know, what was another point I want to make? But yeah, you know, you see a woman who's with another guy, and you're like, damn, man, I wouldn't mind being with that. Or you know, it's just all the different things that your flesh desire. You know, it's a constant battle between your spirit and that. Huh? Oh, I'm teaching the truth about the Bible, about who the real Israelites are, according to the Bible. Because,
I just said, this is like way back before Moses was 12 tribes, and there were 12 Jewish tribes.
well, the real Jews are just one tribe. And then you got 11 other tribes. They called Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, they called them all Jews because they all looked similar at that time when they called them Jews. Because the rest of these tribes, from Simeon all the way down, they had left Jerusalem, I believe like around 700 years prior to that. So it was just the last 3 tribes left in there. And then the Romans made these 3 tribes fled. They fled down to Africa. Yeah, so the Jews, I mean the so-called Jews over there in Israel right now, those aren't the real Jews. Because according to this book right here exposes who the Jews are.
Yes, we book of this.
There should be one online even. Yeah, but the 13 tribes talk about how those so-called Jews over there, they're really descendants of the Khazarians, right? Or Turks.
Are they on this?
Oh, they're on this side.
Oh, yeah.
They're Edomites. You ever heard of the Edomites?
No.
Yeah, they say the Edomites were done in the Jewish-Roman wars, but that's not true because the Romans were Edomites. The Greeks were Edomites. See? All so-called white people today are descendants of Edom. You know, everybody has a lineage. Like, what's your lineage? What's your nationality?
Well, Indian.
Like,
My ancestors were Greece.
Greece? On your father's
They
side.
migrated to India around 1300s.
So, the Indians are citizens. So everybody on the planet has a lineage, and the main people on the planet that takes the nationality of other people, because they came over to America, and now you got a lot of them saying, well, I'm Cherokee, right? Or they call themselves the Greeks, the Romans. They got the ones over there in Israel, they call themselves what? Jews? They're not Jews, see? When they go in there, even in Egypt, you got a lot of white people in Africa, they call themselves African, right? You got white Africans. You got a lot of white people in Egypt who call themselves Egyptians. Now, wherever they go, they take on the nationality of that those people that are there, and then they start to believe that that's what they were about. But before they came to America, they weren't Americans.
Yeah.
So a lot of history is misconstrued and taught falsely in this country because this land deals with lies and lying to people. Because this land is full of a lot of wickedness. This is Romans 10 and 5. For Moses described the righteousness which is of the law, that the man which does those things shall live by them. But the righteousness which is of faith speak on his wise, saying, not in thine heart, who shall ascend into heaven? That is to bring Christ down from above. So, no, that's in the New Testament. Yep, that's the New Testament right there. So it tells you, hey, we gotta live by the law, man. We gotta live by the law to the best of your ability, because you can't keep all the laws in His kingdom now. But that's no excuse to be like, well, shit, I can't keep them all. I might as well just eat some pork then. Nah. You gotta keep them to the best of your ability, because the Most High is seeing that, man. He's seeing that. If you have faith, you'll keep the law to the best of your ability. You know? This is Job 9 and 24. This is Job 9 and 24. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? There you go. That's one reason why we can't keep all the laws, statutes, commandments to the best of our ability right now. Because the earth is given to the hands of the wicked. So it's made more difficult to be righteous because this earth is wicked. Thank you.
It's good, man. That's good.
Yeah, it's just a regular JVC.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Been on the streets for 27 years.
Huh?
I do what I do. I mean, what I like that, the Bible, because, you know, I read that. My higher power is the Bible.
That's good. Are you Native American?
Yeah.
You know, you're from the tribe of Gad, man. You know you're an Israelite?
The tribes of what?
Israel?
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
Yeah. We're y'all are Israelites, man.
Where do you stay at?
I stay down south. I don't stay in Seattle.
Union Gospel?
Huh?
Union Gospel?
Do I what?
Union Gospel?
Do the gospel? Well, I preach it up here.
Oh,
I'm
that's
trying to wake up our people, man. A lot of our people don't know who they are.
I'm just, first of all, sorry to say this is my pop. A fucking, excuse my language, but my arm is fractured.
Went to the hospital.
Yeah. I just aborted treatment, man. Sorry to say that, man, but shit, I needed a drink. I needed a drink. Got me a drink. Sorry to say that, man. You know,
It's all good, man. America's a piece of shit, man. You know what I'm saying? America.
don't need change.
I forgot my wallet at home, man. Honestly.
Is there any bus company services?
I don't even know the bus route.
I like the sound of it. I want to go to Jack. Might as well, man. Shit, I'm sober. I ain't drunk. I gotta go Jack. But hey, I like that do-rag.
Yeah, America's a piece of shit, man. These Edomites came over here, raped, robbed, and destroyed the Native American Indians and the other indigenous people that lived here, the other Israelites. And now look at the state that he left the original people that was here. You know what I'm saying? Gad was doing, Gad was going off, you know what I'm saying? Issachar was going off, but now they're in a worse state than they was. Now Gad's in a way worse state than they used to be.